this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. I'm really going for it now, aren't I? I've got 4 chickens at the moment, as you know, you've seen them. And if you haven't, look in my playlist, chickens, and every time I video the chickens, they're in there. But they're about 2 years old now, so they are slowing down on the amount of eggs they produce. And over winter I was getting 1 to 2 eggs a day from the 4 chickens, but since the weather's got a lot better, they've really kicked back in. I'm averaging 3 eggs a day. I don't go through that many eggs. I have 2 dozen eggs in at the moment. If I haven't seen me mother or mother-in-law, you know, to pass my eggs on. Hi, Mum! And I have got a big batch of eggs. I do a load of what I call quiches. They're more like a flan because there's no cream in them and that. And I make a load of them up for the freezer because if it happens to be bad knee day or I'm busy out in the garden, in the sermon room, whatever, and I get hungry at lunchtime, then I'll just have a piece of quiche or flan, the ones I cook. So I do go through quite a lot of them. So I'll make a batch whenever I've got a batch of eggs. So that's what I'm doing today. I think I know why I don't bring you along on these cooking days I have. Because I've only got a small kitchen. Therefore, you know, you can't have wasted space in a small kitchen. So whereas I would normally put the camera in one place, I can't do because I've got that much out and I've got to put it in another place, and it is more awkward. That's why I don't bring you along on the cooking days. But I do enjoy them. I'm doing a large one first of all, and it just shows you can do it in any size pan you've got, on a plate, because I'm doing one in here as well, and I make pies in this. Well, that's all I do is line that. I don't think you have to, but I always like to blind bake them first. So once you've lined your pan, just stick your fork in it, make a few air holes. And to blind bake, I've got some greaseproof paper. I just put it in the bottom of it. I'm not going to shell out money, about £4 or £5 on those baking ceramic bead things. No. I got some of these butter beans and chickpeas, and I just use them to weight it down. And I've got a jar that these live in all the time, so I use all the time. And the scissors, cut this down. But that's all it is. Put it in the oven for about 10 minutes and that'll blind bake it for you. Timer's got off. Right, that's Now I had 10 minutes blind baking. It's a bit like an assembly line. I've got one that's just come out here. One that's just going to go in. There's the next one. On the cooker, ready to go in to blind bake. This first one, oh, there you can see it better. Still got some warmth to it. I've cut the sausage up. As you can see, it's only partially cooked because it's still raw in the middle. But that will change when it's cooked some more in this. So just spread it around however you want. I put 4 eggs in here, and as you know, I do kefir, and I made some kefir cheese that didn't quite turn out as cheese, so it's sort of like a very thick milk, kefir milk. So I keep adding it to this mixture and put it in my quiches. Quiche, flan, whatever you want to call it. Now I've got some mozzarella cheese here that I've just cut up. So I'm just going to put blobs around. That's a big blob. Never mind. So that's the mozzarella cheese. Well, some of it. A little bit left for the next one. I put the wrong attachment. Well, I put the right attachment, but on the wrong way round. So I've got slices of cheese here rather than grated cheese. But it all gets eaten. So put some cheese on it. And then just pour it over. That's it. And I'm going to put just a bit of Parmigiano on top of it because I've got it in, and if it isn't used up it's going to go off, but not with me. I'll actually freeze it, but so it's going to get frozen anyway on the top of my quiches. Quiche, flan, whichever you want to call them. Never throw the rind away, because when you get down to the rind that you won't be using, freeze it. And then when you make a soup, like a butternut squash soup or anything like that, add it to it. And it melts into it and gives it such a lovely flavour. Unbelievable. As you know, I grew some kale last year and dehydrated it, and this is one way that I use it. I sprinkle it over and it actually looks a bit like parsley. You don't taste it at all. It doesn't give it a cabbagey flavour or anything like that. But kale is very, very good for you. And I've got it in an oven which is gas mark 5. Yes, Mama Cat, I use gas mark. And it's in there for about half an hour, 25 minutes. Keep looking at it, see how brown it's gone. I'll show you when it comes out the oven. There is the 2 dozen eggs transformed. You saw me make this one, which is the sausage quiche,
but there's another sausage, 2 bacon and a cheese and onion. And I'll be having some of the sausage with me tea tonight, because while the oven been on, I put my, well, a freezer meal that I got out yesterday, cabbage rolls. They've been warming, cooking through. So for tea, I'm going to have now a piece of the sausage quiche and my cabbage rolls. And I put the other lot in the freezer. Thank you. Bye.
It's a